What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going shopping for co-living properties just to show you how easy this can be to actually locate a cash flowing co-living property. We're going to use our handy dandy trusty calculator. I'm going to underwrite whatever we find. I don't have one picked out right now, and see what works, what doesn't work, and why. We're going to go over all this and more coming right up. So this is pretty much like my daily habit. I'm just coming into old Facebook here, and this is how easy it can be. And I'm just going to let you know, I don't want to hear any damn excuses for why you can't find a co-living property. So I'm over in Creative Finance or Creative Real Estate with Pace Morby, free group. And we're just going to scroll down and see if any of these fit our buy box. Some of the other sites that I use are Rentometer, Zillow, and then PadSplit to see if there's any demand in these certain areas. Post on PadSplit, explore, view market insights. Like, this is a great sort of tool because it's got all the information you need right here in one place. So we can click on any of these and kind of see where the pricing is at, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look. This one, 3.2, D60, move-in ready. It's pretty turnkey. Interest rate looks good. Balloon after 7 years. So I mean that looks good. Let's just see if Lubbock. Oh no, Lubbock's over here. So we can tell right now there's not really going to be that much demand through PadSplit. Let's take a look over here on Zillow. And then we can go rent by the room. Apply. So these are going for 600 bucks a month. 0 contacts, 0 applications. So you don't want to see that. In my other video, I did one in Savannah, and it had actually a lot of contacts. And let's see, actually click on this. It should show you 48 days, 2 contacts. So not a ton of demand. Maybe a nicer house will have more demand. 0 contacts. So probably not a good spot. Moving on. We want demand when we're putting these on. It's not just about, it working in our, our calculator. It's got to have some demand. Houston, I know, is a decent area. HOA. We don't want any HOA, so that's not going to work. Keep going. Grand Prairie, Tejas. A lot going on in Texas. Interesting. Let's take a look at this one. Subject to Nolans now. No HOA. Potential 8 rooms. Right now it's a 3.2, 2,100 square feet. Entry cost only 35 grand. There is active PadSplit in the same area, rent at 800 to 900. Okay, let's just do this one. I never really looked at New Orleans, but this could be a really cool one. Nice big house. Okay, only 3 pictures, not the best, but let's go ahead and put it in here. And, very limited information, but that's okay. That's not going to stop us. Put a new one in here. Nolans. So we got a 3.2. 2,184 square feet. Oh. 2,484. Okay, let's get all the information. So purchase price $274. Entry fees, 35 grand. Taking over a sub 2. They don't tell us how much, but we can work with this. So we know our sub 2 payment is going to be 42. Let's get rid of all these. And then that's going to be our PITI, so let's get rid of all this stuff. And then we're just going to put in some holding cost here while we fix it up. Okay, now let's come over to our entry costs. I'm assuming, we don't know yet, that the when they say 35 grand, that's going to include all this stuff except the closing costs. So wholesaler is not going to get anything. So 53 right off the bat. We know it's not going to work as a long term, but I'm looking at it for pad split. So let's double check his work really quick. And the way we can do that regarding the income is we can come over here. Nolans, right there now. Okay, so 178 with a shared bathroom, 180. Just put 200 for a private, 180 for a shared, maybe even 165. And then we're going to add 5 bedrooms. Yeah. Okay, so 5 bedrooms. So this is going to be a 7-1. I don't know how many shared bathrooms there are, but even with all that, so, and this is why this isn't going to work. So even after adding 5 extra bedrooms to the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you can see right here, we're only getting 10% cash on cash return because we have to add 5 bedrooms and it's going to cost us close to 100 grand to get in. Plus the cash flow is only 800. That's not great. Let's say if it could get 220 for a private and then 200 for the other ones, that makes a big difference. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's take a look. They don't have a lot of info on here, surprisingly. So let's go to the normal, as if we were like going to rent the room. Whoops. Padsplit.com. Look up what they have available. 175, 169, 232, 1 room left. And then we don't really know where this is because we don't have the address. But let's just put in the zip code. So it's over on this little side. There's no way there can be like a second Katrina, right? They've already worked all that out, I'm sure. And I don't know what part is the good part and what part is gangland, but we could just ask people if we needed to. I mean, the house looks pretty decent. There are bars on the windows, which is not the best sign. Yeah, so if you could get 200 to 250, that would definitely work. And then we're cash flowing $1,500, but you got to be able to get 200 per room. Is anybody else getting 200? That one's coming soon. This one's getting 175 per week. Not fully done up. Not bad. 3 rooms available. For how long? Well, and, you know, look at the best pictures. Kind of looks a little... But, see what else we got. What else is hitting $200? Oh, that house is pretty cool. There's another one opening up over here. 232 city central. Yeah, if you're closer to the city central, I guess you get a little bit more. 5. Whoa, look at this one. That is New Orleans house. I say what? 3, 514 per week. If this guy gets this, he is freaking cash flowing, but he's priced twice as much as most people. 184. Okay. Coming soon. Coming soon. Not a lot are hitting $200 a week. This one, new duplex, brand new construction. So it makes sense why he'd be hitting that. You could hit 200 and 220. Let's see, 180. Okay, I mean, you have to hit 200, so you got to make it pretty nice. 220. That's pretty close. I mean, that's pretty dang good. The only thing is you need 100 grand to get into it, but it's not that bad. And then you split it 50-50 with your partner. Maybe do a little preferred return, get them to at least 10% cash on cash. Yeah, that's actually all right. Turned out to be not that bad of a deal after. It's just going to take a little bit to get there. So let's reach out to this guy. This is what I do. I save the post. We already underwrote that. Details. And then I also like to all right, there we go. That's how you do it. And, you know, just keep going from there. If you guys like these kind of videos, give it a thumbs up. And I want to see you guys making your own underwriting videos. Tag me in it. I'd love to see it. If you need another pair of eyes on there, let me know. If you guys are interested in partnering on any of these, I'm always looking for more partners to join in the cash flow and the wealth building. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.